Hello everyone, I'm Salad and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Last time, Byakuya ended up getting stabbed to death, it seemed like, in this party that we're having in this little spare house. Now, we do have, the only pieces of evidence that we have is this, we have a knife that was bloodied over here, and we've got the night vision goggles. And I'm sure as we talk to everybody, some more clues will come out as well. I know, Mairu, she was taking some photos just before all this happened, so most likely her photos are probably going to be central to the case, so we'll see what she has to say in a second. Now, I just got done playing about 5 hours of Elden Ring, but I just need to know what's actually happened in this game, so I couldn't stop myself from playing more. So now we're here. That's just how interested I am in where this is actually going, that even after 5 hours of Elden Ring, I have to play some Danganronpa. So that's what we're gonna do. First off, Mairu. Mairu, are you alright? Mahiru, Mahiru? I don't actually know how to pronounce her name. Hopefully when the trials start, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. Understandable. 1 minute, Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. That's true. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? It seems like Nagito hasn't accepted it, but Nagito has been doing some weird stuff. Is like maybe Nagito is trying to help murderers get away with it? Is that what he's doing? Like, was he like somebody who was conspiring with the killer? Was he an accomplice? I have no idea.
This is the worst.
Then we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. Yeah. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If only it acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. I mean, nobody was expecting it.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. I don't know what you could have done in pitch darkness, though. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Getting chewed up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Whatever you say. Yeah, that's fine. Got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. Oh, you're talking about the photos. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just for the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Yep, she got some pictures. So, can we see those? Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. I'm surprised she hasn't looked at them herself already. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see, it's this photo. Alright, so there's ourselves, Hajime. We got Nagito in the back next to the AC. They like overload the power by turning on the AC to max or something? Is that what happened? That's possible. Alright, and we got Hiyoko drinking wine or something. Interesting. And this one. Okay, so this is another one. I'm just trying to look for anything suspicious. Byakuya is just standing over there by himself. It looks like Mikon is looking at the camera suspiciously. Engineer dude is just being there. I don't see any skewers hiding anywhere yet. Yeah, nothing stands out to me in this picture. It looks like, actually, it looks like, I forget her name, is eating a piece of meat in the background. That could have possibly been on a skewer. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it till just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was pretty far away from where he died. Standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Yeah, that's true. Wasn't it his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Okay, so I see. That's what this angle is. Yeah, he was underneath that lamp one. Yeah, Nagito's next to all of the powered things. The lamp, the AC, the TV. I don't think there's anything important about the juice on the table. I don't know what I forget the guy on the left. Nekomaru. I don't know what his what his face is all about that he's making. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. He would have had to have gone there on his own volition. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Really? Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to just plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? Yeah, it definitely would. I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Yeah, that's got to be helpful because it has to have been somebody in this room, or maybe somebody outside the room shooting at him like with firing the knife with a slingshot or something. I don't know, but he was stabbed multiple times, so that wouldn't make sense. Thank you. All right, now that's decided. Now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
You understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know, but if it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. I should hang out with her next time I have free time. Because I do like her. She's a good character. Nagito, what do you have to say for yourself?
Hey,
Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Yeah, I mean, he would have to have, because he was alive before it, and then there was the blackout, and then he was dead. Are you saying there's some other way it could have happened? Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body under a table? I mean, did the table move? No, it's still it's where it was in the photo. I have no idea. Did he trip and fall under there? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Yeah, it's a weird thing for him to be under there. The killer shouldn't have tried to hide him under there. That wouldn't make sense, like you said. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
that's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Does one of us have really good hearing? I mean, maybe the ultimate breeder has good hearing, you know, listening to his animals. I don't know. Or a musician. Maybe whatever her name is. I'm forgetting the names of all the characters already. We're talking about her? Yeah, where is she? Okay, I don't see her here. Let me open up the report card so I can actually make sure I get her name. Ibuki. Yeah, Ibuki. Okay, so Ibuki is not here, so that's a thing. But what about you, Gundam Tanaka? Do you have good hearing? Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call. Are you missing one of your hamsters?
Impossible.
Is it effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You.
It's not a mere earring, it's the Hellhound Earring. What, is it something that allows him to hear really well? Does he have like a hearing aid? And maybe somebody stole it?
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even he who summoned it. Well, this certainly is random. It fits his style of doing things. The Hellhounds tore its way through innumerable battlefields, and its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. Okay. You got an earring after taming a beast?
Shiver.
The Hellhound Earring. Okay. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I don't know what a Pomeranian is, but I assume it's a type of creature. I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you.
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? This is probably important. Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. This is a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. And peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it.
Ah, there it is! I found it, truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see, good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arms through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. A magnet maybe? I don't know. Then maybe you should just give up? Why would you say that?
What?
Give up? What? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You.
Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge? Wait. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die.
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. False knowledge? What are you talking about? Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. So, is he gonna go find the entrance to the subflooring in this crawl space and find it? He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. I just realized that my face is in the wrong spot. Let me move that. There we go. Sorry about that. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Alright. Gaps in floorboard are the truth bullet. They did keep mentioning that a lot, so I figured it would be important somehow. But how? Like, is his hearing? It must be a hearing aid or something. It would fit his character to have a special earring and think of it as like a superpower, but it's just a hearing aid. That would totally suit his character. So I feel like that's probably what it is. He probably has a hearing aid and it fell down. But then, like, I feel somebody must have stolen it from him or something. And then used that to navigate in the darkness? But, like, how would you do that with just... That doesn't make a lot of logical sense either. Okay, we'll talk to Mikon now. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it, to do it, somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Yeah, it would not be great if you messed up the crime scene. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. And it would be even worse if you fell on the murder weapon or something. I am terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Ah, well, you made me remember it again as well, apparently. Did we need to see this again? I guess we did. I guess it's fine.
How embarrassing.
Okay. Well, please erase it from your memory. Was that plot relevant? Is that why we saw it? I somehow doubt it. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. What? That's a truth bullet? Are you kidding me? Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullet section. How is this important? What's important here? I mean, obviously the important bits are important, but like what else is important? The type of food that fell off? Is it somehow relevant to which table all that stuff came from? I don't know. I don't get it. Or maybe the sausage links or whatever are relevant? Used as a rope? I don't get it. Bizarre. Bizarre. But, you know, what else is new? Danganronpa has always been bizarre. A remote-controlled air conditioner. An air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? Oh. Was the beeping from the air conditioner? What's that sound just now? Maybe the beeping was it signaling that it's turning on, and then that blew the fuse? Blew the breaker? Yeah, and the zap, that sounded like a breaker flipping. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control, the timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. I think I'm right. And it's on high? Okay. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, well, okay, so somebody turned on the AC, probably Nagito, and that probably led to the blackout. Let's first take a look at this box. See if any knives are missing, or something, or skewers, or something. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of durmalumin. Why do they keep mentioning that? That must be important. And also, yeah, this was not where the weapons were. This is where the key was, right? To the other case. Last time I saw it, it was closed, but... Okay, it's got gloves. What is that, a battery? I don't know what that is. A key? There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Okay. What's this? Night vision goggles. A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. When the lights went out, did Byakuya immediately go for the case and try to put on the night vision goggles? And then, but somebody else got it to him first and killed him? I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. I agree. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Yeah, that would be strange. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? He knew that somebody was planning to kill, so he wanted to fight back? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? I guess? The duralumin case has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It'd be nice if I could identify what other things were in there. Like, maybe there was his murder weapon in there or something. Alright, let's take a look at him. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate on top of the table, though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. There he is. I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. That tape. Did somebody tape a knife like somewhere onto their body so that it wouldn't be searched? Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. So there is green paint here, and there's green paint on the tape. Yeah, like I said, that leads me to believe that somebody like taped it to themselves in such a way that Byakuya's pat down would not find it. Maybe somebody that he would feel strange patting down too much. Maybe it was one of the girls. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at this. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Oh. Glow-in-the-dark paint? So you could find it something easily? Could this be a glowing paint? So when the lights went out, you could find the knife? Somebody stuck a knife to the bottom of the table. That's what they did. And they left it there because they planned to commit murder. They taped it to the bottom of the table like that, and they made it glowing so they could find it easily in the nighttime. But did Byakuya know that this was here and he ran straight to it? Is that what happened? Did he immediately run straight to the knife? Because why would he be all the way over here? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all of the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. Nagito could have placed this here when he was cleaning the area and setting everything up. Easily could have done that. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so yeah, I'm convinced that somebody taped this up here and used that to murder us. They planned this from the start. But would it have been Nagito? I guess somebody could have came in here after Nagito set everything up. Could have came in here first. Like, not everybody arrived here at the same time, right? And Byakuya didn't confiscate all the knives until later as well. So it could have been the cook or something as well still. Night vision goggles. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. Okay, so that's where this stuff came from. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Hard to say. Night vision goggles has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, let's check Byakuya himself. The body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. Was he going for the knife? He's crawling under here to grab the knife? According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something that so horrible? Apparently. Monokuma file number 1 has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullets menu to review it. Okay. His hand? Is that what I'm looking at here? Oh no, the blood, I guess. Guess I'm looking at the blood? Bloodstain, yeah. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table and probably just went through the cracks. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The inner side of the tablecloth. Yeah, like there's like an explosion of blood. How did that happen? The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. Did he get stabbed under the table? But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. So he died where he was, somehow. Did he get stabbed from underneath? Bloodstain under the table has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. He could have been stabbed, so he crawled underneath the table, and maybe he was stabbed from underneath? That's possible. There were skewers missing, and there was plenty of holes underneath the floorboards. Maybe it could have been Yakuza guy in that case, because he didn't actually have to enter the building, he just had to go under it. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth beyond Byakuya's death. Yeah, that definitely helped out a lot. Now then, where else should I investigate? Storage.
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment? What is it?
Hey.
Would we finish with the investigation here? Would you like to hear what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped. Everyone's on edge right now. But why me? Because he's your friend. You're so easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. That's weird. A scent similar to yours? What are you, a dog? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy. Isn't that right? What? Well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together... Let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. Agreed. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're similar or not. I don't know either of you well enough. I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Ibuki, what do you have to say?
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot.
Yes.
That's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. You know what? That's as good a strategy as any, to be honest. If you don't have the brains to actually go where you're supposed to go, run around randomly, maybe you'll figure it out. It's actually not a bad idea, Ibuki. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. No, I disagree, Hajime. That's where you're wrong. Her strategy is actually pretty sound. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Why would you think that? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Eh? How do you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly right now. Okay, so she has good hearing. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If you're hearing so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Fried rice with gravy? Okay. Huh? La di la la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast. What? What are you talking? Okay.
I see.
Oh, you mean it like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Why are we talking about fried rice? This is a murder investigation. She's a very happy-go-lucky for the current situation, I gotta say. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. What?
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Huh? Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? What, you're not into that, Hajime?
Oh.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mairu.
It's a blackout.
Okay, good. We're getting names for this. Next it was Kazuichi's voice, and then next was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
This is? What do you mean this is? Did he grab something and he's trying to figure out what it is?
Ow.
Nagito says ow? Did he get bumped?
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Okay, so Teruteru is there.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. So the only thing that caught my attention in that was when Byakuya said, like, what is this? Like, he grabbed onto something, it's like, oh, this is a knife, or like, oh, the night vision goggles are missing, or something like that, right? That's the only thing I can gather from that. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? Why would he say anything to her? He's just being a bro. No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Yeah, I was thinking about it too. Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What do you mean? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... Yeah, this is... Like, that's the confusing one. What's going on here makes sense, but this is... I don't know what that means. What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. What do you mean, Hajime?
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Yeah, it's pretty handy that she was able to decipher who was speaking.
Yahoo!
Then praise me, let me bite ya! Ouch, why are you really biting me? Okay, apparently she bites. Ibuki's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alrighty then. Well, that was interesting. Sunya, what do you have to say? Anything interesting? There's something I want to ask you. Huh? What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Oh, it must be a secret entrance.
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? So, you've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What? How is lining up plastic bottles around the house a barrier? And is that the entrance? Does that go to the kitchen? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Is it? I wouldn't know. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Fire safety isn't really about culture. It's about fire safety. Okay. Fire doors have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's one on each side, it looks like. And yeah, it leads into the kitchen. And this one leads into who knows what, though. Okay. More holes underneath the flooring. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? It makes me wonder. Huh. You mean like, what is this? Maybe what Nagito was trying to say is that he wouldn't been able to ask what is this if he didn't see it, but I don't think that's really the case. You can ask what is this while just like grabbing onto something. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full of cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. Even as cobwebs, there's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Okay. I can't think of anything suspicious in here. An iron, though, maybe? They use power. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on. Why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? This is how you thought your eyes won't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on to help trip the breaker. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Yeah, somebody turned them on to... They knew exactly how much power, though, would trip the breaker. Irons in storage room has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. So that puts some more suspicion on Kazuichi. He's the kind of person who would know exactly how much power it would take to trip the breaker. Use a piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain? Somebody had time to go all the way here and get rid of the blood stain? Or get rid of the tablecloth?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously? It is a blood stain? I mean, you just said it was. Storage room tablecloth has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, now that I don't get. Why did somebody take the time to, like, his body is inside the place. Why would you go and try to hide the tablecloth? And it's not like he was dead earlier and, like, you set everything up. No, it's like he actually died right then and there. So that blood has to come from him. How? Why does this make any sense? And there was only blood in one spot. And there was only one table that he was under. Why would there be an extra bloody tablecloth? I don't get it. Oh, maybe he put it underneath? Maybe? I'm like, maybe he put it underneath the flooring to catch the blood, but like, why would you care to do that? Or maybe they wore that around themselves so the blood wouldn't spill on them and they could throw it away afterwards? Maybe something like that? Like they wrapped the tablecloth around themselves and did the stabbing and then threw away the tablecloth? I don't know. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Okay. I think that's all that there is here, except for just talking to you directly.
wow.
Okay, yeah, you can touch this room. Got it. Really? There's more to investigate? This? There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
Wise decision.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. What? Why are you saying that, Nagito? What do you mean wasting our time? Let's move on and investigate other places already. Hmm? Ah, I get it. You're right. No, he's not right, but, I mean, whatever. Nagito, why are you always acting so suspicious? I don't think he's the killer this time because he seems like too important of a character to, like, be gone this soon. He's clearly important. Look at his face. His face screams, I'm an important character. And the fact that he's the first one we talked to in this entire game, how could he actually be the murderer in the first case and then die? How is that even possible? Oh, right. Now I remember why the guy had a weird expression on his face. He was still holding in his poop. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? Maybe they were... We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but it's just locked and no one's in there. There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. What? They were probably washing off the blood in there or something. We should actually go in there. If no one's responding, I don't know. Old building, office. Or maybe like there's an entrance underneath the flooring there.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. Yeah, who turned it back on? So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Okay. Oh, that's pretty high up. What the heck? Why is it way up there? That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Yeah, they didn't do anything to it. They just turned it off. Or, I mean, they turned it back on later. Or somebody did. Somebody else just turned on the AC and caused the blackout. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use the stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? Yeah. Oh! Monokuma did. Okay, well, I mean, that explains something.
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. Well, I mean, at least he's doing his job.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. Yeah, I get it. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
I'm sure you can jump. Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. Oh? You know, I'm very elastic. If you say so. Does that mean you really are a plushie? Liar.
it's true.
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. I mean, actually, I kind of do want to see it. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. I'm sure he doesn't actually stretch. He probably like just jumped up there.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. I mean, you probably actually would if there was like a contest of favorite Danganronpa characters. A lot of people would probably pick you, Monokuma.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. I mean, they did. They set the time on the AC, and that was and they also activated the irons. All right, you were in here this whole time. What were you doing? I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Nope. Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean, oh, she left?
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. What do you mean, so you were right? Why did you think that? But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Doomlumen's case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own? Why is he getting so aggressive? Well, that is... You dropped on one knee and started groaning on the spot? Oh, did you have to go to the bathroom? What happened? Not feeling too well?
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Echo, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it'll be a tough path. Everyone's just gotta go to the bathroom. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. Oh no. She wobbled out of the... Okay, what happened to her? Did she already take a dump? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something?
That's right.
Because she ran away. She's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. No. If anything, you're more likely to be the killer, Kazuichi. Is that really what it is? All right, what do you have to say?
Maybe.
Isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Yeah, I agree. Kazuichi's account, okay. I don't know why we're getting his account on what just his opinion about that he thinks that she's the killer when she's definitely not. Why is the lamp important? The Sturlumen case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked. I mean, we should have grabbed the key.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Sturlumen case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Okay, perfect. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
He's dead. Whose permission are you gonna ask for? It's forbidden to tamper with a crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. Okay, so he has no qualms about tampering with crime scenes. Good to know. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. I only see 4 skewers, and I know there's supposed to be 5, right? But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case. Byakuya had it with him. I guess you're right about that. Okay. What's up with the lamp? That's supposed to be important? Okay, nothing. How about the AC? For the office's air conditioner, huh? It's set to 11:30, same as the other. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Yep. It can't be a coincidence, right? Alright. AC timer. Perfect.
Now then.
I guess we're all done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Whatever you say, Nagito. Is that every place? I think there's just a kitchen left, right? Let's head over there.